Now let's get some distance before that thing goes supernova. How do you pronounce supernova? What inflection? Supernova or supernova?
Welcome to Mojo Core, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Star Wars bloopers. Number 10, Vader Freeze Frame, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of here forever.
While Star Wars may have been way ahead of its time with its special effects and thrilling visuals, some of the most memorable moments in the film were created using good old movie magic. When Han, Leia, Chewie, and Lando are confronted by the menacing Darth Vader on Bespin, Han tries to shoot him, only to have his blaster torn from his hand by Vader using the Force.
We would be honored if you would join us.
During filming, however, the actors and the camera all stopped for a moment, while a crew member swapped out Han's blaster. The rest of the scene was created by crew members throwing Han's blaster through the air, and with Vader catching the prop repeatedly. Yep, nothing's quite as amusing to watch as Vader playing catch with crew members. Number 9, What's Behind the Door? Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
He seems to be all right.
Leave him or we'll never make it.
Revenge of the Sith is one of the more serious films of the franchise, chronicling the rise of Darth Vader. But it wasn't all doom and gloom on set. In a scene where Anakin carries an unconscious Obi-Wan away from battle, actor Hayden Christensen attempted to escape the scene through a fake door on set, mistaking it for the real door he was supposed to be using.
Wrong door.
After pressing the button and having nothing happen, Christensen's told by the director that it's the wrong door, which is followed by the off-screen laughter of the crew and his moving to the correct door. Number 8, Leia Laughs, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
I have chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Alderaan.
In one of the most iconic scenes of the original Star Wars film, Grand Moff Tarkin interrogates Princess Leia about the whereabouts of a rebel military base. When she refuses to give up the information, Tarkin exposes the true power of the newly built Death Star by destroying Alderaan, Leia's homeworld. Yet while filming this scene, the legendary Peter Cushing couldn't get his lines out quite right, transforming from the terrifying Tarkin to a flustered actor right before everyone's eyes, and leaving a young Carrie Fisher unable to keep a straight face.
Then name name it now.
Number 7, Lando's lines, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
As close as you can and engage those Star Destroyers at point-blank range.
No one's immune to messing up a line from time to time, and for Billy D. Williams, his moment came on the set of Return of the Jedi. In the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, Lando is leading the assault on Imperial forces at Endor, only to find that it's a trap.
It's a trap!
Williams makes several attempts at commanding the fighter pilot to accompany him. In fact, he stumbles over his words time and time again, until finally giving up, proving that sometimes just speaking can be as difficult as fighting a war.
Move in as close as you can and engage those stars to destroyers at close. I can't do it anymore.
Number 6, Letting Go, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
They'll never get there in time to save him. They have to come halfway across the galaxy.
While it's common knowledge to anyone who's ever watched a blooper reel that actors often forget their lines, it's less common that an actor completely forgets their stage directions. When deciding that it's their duty to save Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin and Padme squabble, with Anakin wanting to keep Padme from danger. He grabs her arm in an attempt to keep her aboard their ship. Only in this blooper, Hayden Christensen lets go of Natalie Portman's arm too early. So, when she, straight-faced and serious, tells him to let go of her arm, it takes them a second to realize that he isn't even holding it in the first place. We, along with them, collapse into gales of laughter at the mistake.
Let go of me.
Number 5, Tree Collision, Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. If you've ever watched a Star Wars film, you know that some of the coolest modes of transportation are the speeders. Levitating off the ground, they can zip between trees or fly high above cities. The Battle of Endor shows us a few stormtroopers chasing down rebels on some of these awesome vehicles. but they aren't always as great as they seem. In this blooper, when a couple of stormtroopers fly by on screen, the guy on the speeder to the right has some pretty awful luck, as his vehicle takes him headfirst into a tree. Number 4. R2-D2 Falls. Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace. We all know and love R2 as the little blue and white astromech droid with a whole lot of personality, who follows Anakin and then Luke on their various adventures. But for such a little droid, filming with him brought a lot of trouble. As it turns out, R2 doesn't do well over uneven terrain, and there's a lot of footage of him rolling forward and toppling over mid-scene, startling both actors and crew alike, and interrupting some serious moments. Luckily for R2, he's a lot smoother in the films than he is in real life.
See?
Number 3. Stuntman Wirework. Star Wars Episode 5: The Empire Strikes Back. It might seem like one of the coolest jobs on the planet, but very few people are under the illusion that being a stunt actor is easy work. For the battle scene on Hoth, when the Imperials attack the Rebel base and a gigantic AT-AT walker has its legs tangled up with wire, one stuntman ended up on the ride of his life. Unable to detach from his wire, the man was dragged along the snow, then hoisted up into the air. We can't help but think that when you see that AT-AT come down in one of the most memorable moments of the original trilogy, all the dangerous stunt work was well worth it. Number 2. Tripping Troopers. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope.
Get behind me! Get behind me!
You might think that, as the henchmen of one of the most menacing people in the galaxy, the stormtroopers might also come across as elegant and precise in their movements. But when several of them have to make it through a hole in the wall that's an awkward shape and size, their bulky armor makes it hard to be graceful or efficient. As such, when filming this scene, they couldn't help but slip and slide all over the place as they try to both regain their balance and shoot straight at our beloved rebel heroes. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. C-3PO crashes. Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith.
My lady, is there anything I might do?
Love him or hate him, C-3PO, along with his companion R2-D2, are some of the most iconic characters of the Star Wars universe.
I am C-3PO, human-cyborg relations. How might I serve you?
3PO delivers some of the greatest moments, and in this blooper, his awkward walk brings us some on-set mayhem. During a tense scene, an off-screen C-3PO walks away and gets caught in a set piece. He falls face forward and destroys the piece, as Ewan McGregor, Natalie Portman, and the rest of the crew look on with a mix of astonishment, disbelief, and a whole lot of amusement.
Whoa!
We don't know what it is, but there's something about those droids falling over that brings us great joy. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.